Hello and welcome to Interactive CAD. My name's Chris. Today I'm going to be looking at Autodesk ReCap Pro. So for people who don't know what ReCap Pro is, ReCap Pro is a 3D scanning software used to create models from imported photographs and laser scans. So what I've actually got here is I've opened up a sample scan from Autodesk. So this is a point cloud of a wood shop that they've scanned. It should come with your software, so if you want to try anything that I've done in this video, you should be able to open it up and have a go. For people that aren't familiar with Autodesk software, you've got your standard view cube in the corner here, in the right hand corner, where you can click where you want to look on the view. So if you want to look at bottom or top and so on. And if you ever haven't got a clue where you are, there's a little house icon there. Click that and it'll send you back to the default view. You can also, if you're looking on the top or on a flat side of the view, you can rotate it using the arrows on the side of the cube. So I'll just go back home there. So it's a fairly simple software. You've got your home, which has got all your standard saves, import, export options. This is your display settings. So this is how you display the scan. So the colors of the mesh and the point cloud. You can toggle elements on and off. Here is the most important one, really, is the view. So this little compass symbol, you've got it comes up with your navigation shortcuts, and you've got all your viewing tools to move around the model. So if I zoom into this 3D scan of this workshop, you'll see these two little hovering balls here. So these two little hovering balls here are mirror balls. Let's go back to are mirror balls. So this is basically where the scan occurred. So these two balls are where the scanner was stood when they 3D scan the shot. So I can click on one and move over to the other as well. Another nice feature is you get an overhead view, you get a plan view, and it tells you whereabouts you're looking, and each black dot is obviously your scanning point and where it was scanned. Another nice feature is the distance tool. So if I just come out, so to come out of the mirror scan, you click 3D view and it makes it back to a 3D point cloud. So just to do that again, if I click on this mirror ball and then it comes up with the actual 3D image, 360 image, and I want to go back to go back to the point cloud and go back to the 3D view, you just click 3D view at the bottom. So if I wanted to measure, for example, this workbench table, you've got distance here. So you need to just watch where you actually snap to on the point cloud, because if I click distance now, you've got surfaces, pipe snap, freehand. You can also do ortho as well, which will follow the axis. But I'm just going to measure this table freehand. So we click there to there. So as you can see, it snapped wrong. It tends to do that quite a lot. So what I do is I put the first point on, let it snap where it's going to snap, and then you can actually just click. I've pressed escape to come out of the distance tool, and you can actually move that point to where you actually want it. And I find that's the best way to do it. So now it's still doing it. But I find this is the best way to actually get the dims you want from your scan, because sometimes it does go a bit crazy and snap to somewhere random. So this is obviously a 2 meter desk. So if you remember that as the desk dim, we can go into this layers on the bottom right hand corner. So this is pretty much where everything is in your scan. So you've got views which you can set. So I can add views. So this current view, I could add this as new view card created and call it YouTube test view. And then I can go to this view state where they've put the heat map on for the distance. So if we go back to that, so you can change all your view states and save interesting points where if on a scan, if there was an error or something that needed investigating, you could save that view there. You can put certain points in layers on the scan. So on this example, they put the floor in a layer, so you could get rid of the floor if you wanted to. And then, so your multiple layers appear here. Your scan locations are your mirror balls, basically. So if I click that, it's the equivalent of going to a mirror ball and clicking it. So the annotations, so that's my annotation that I put on earlier, and you can save all your dims that you've put on. So every annotation, so every dimension you measure in the 3D scan will come up here. That is just the bare basics of looking at a scan in ReCap Pro. I hope you found it interesting, and I hope you found it helpful. If you've got any comments, please don't hesitate to put them at the bottom of the video, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.